Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Cabernet. Last time we left off, we were doing a bunch of exploring around the town, and now I need to... I think I might go check in on this character down here. You know, if there's a like timed thing where it's like, oh, you're gonna progress time if you do this, I might hold off. But let's at least check out your room.
This must be where Faina lives.
Alright, Faina. Kitty!
Good evening. I'm Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent me over to check in on you. Is this a good time?
Look at the kitty.
I know who you are, Lisa. Of course. Come, have some tea with me.
I mean, of course she knows who we are. You invited us into your home.
I always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my stomach, I guess.
Yeah. Except... I'm gonna have to refuse, I'm sorry.
Thank you kindly for the offer, but I'm afraid I don't have much time. Lots to do.
Yeah, I mean, that gives me nihilism points too. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't drink tea.
Doctor's keeping you busy, huh? No worries, little dove. Another time, perhaps. Just don't forget to take care of yourself, too. Easy thing to slip one's mind when tending to others.
Thank you. I'll try.
Okay, stop by the apartment. I turned down the offer for tea, which does get me some nihilism points, but that's fine. I need that. Hey, kitty.
He looks so peaceful. Better not disturb him.
Yeah, no, you can appreciate how adorable the cat looks sleeping, but waking them up is rude. At best. What's that in the... Oh, do you mind if I just take the scrap of painting off your floor? Okay, gotta get into a weird spot to grab it. There we go. Cool.
Faina's plants are so well kept. She almost treats them like they are her equals. Faina's plants are...
Okay, so that's that.
The air in this flat smells different. Fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, having some good plants in your living space is very nice.
How nice of you to stop by, sweetheart.
Perform a checkup. Take that tea offer. Okay, let's perform the checkup.
I actually came to follow up on your appointment with Dr. Volkov.
So this doesn't take time.
So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that warm outside. But then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their own.
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure to let me or the doctor know.
Of course, dear.
Notice fever. Okay, I need
Well,
science 7.
Seems like everything's in order. Nothing to worry about.
Yep, I don't have high enough science.
I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Have a good night.
Good night, little dove. Thank you for everything.
Can I examine this in your... I want that. There we go.
These books are written in a foreign language. They look beautiful. Wish I could read some of them.
Okay, so let's get out of here. That was a good little use of my time. New objective, find the cat. Wait, what? What are you talking about? New objective, find the cat? Find the cat. Yeah, I did that. The cat's right in here. What are you talking about, find the cat? Cat's right there. Oh, cat ran. What happened to your
Hi,
cat?
Lisa. I don't-
Leave. Okay. So if I can increase my science enough, possibly with like some new clothing or something, to notice that there's something up with you, that could potentially be useful. Find the cat, though. I always like when games have this like sort of you're limited on time, so you have to make decisions on what you want to do, because I'm really glad I turned down that offer for tea, because that would have progressed the day and I did not want that. Okay, so we can get all the way down to the bar again. Where would Kitty have gone? Where would Kitty Cat be? Let's try out the music school, since I can go in here now. Okay. We got some nice stuff.
What an interesting collection. You can see how much effort Anastasia puts into her work.
It's interesting that they're pronouncing it Anastasia. I'm guessing that's a different pronunciation based off where it was, because I've always heard it as Anastasia or Anastasia. Mostly Anastasia, though. But so Anastasia is a different one that I'm not familiar with.
I can't believe Anastasia is able to play all those instruments. She's so talented. What a magnificent instrument. It seems to have a life of its own.
Yeah.
I can imagine it having a wise, graceful personality.
Yeah, the one in Mario 64 didn't, that's for sure. That one was... I mean, it might have been wise, it wasn't graceful, though. Okay, yeah, nothing else to examine in here. I imagine I can come back here at, like, possibly a different time, and Anastasia may be in here.
Interesting... You can...
Whoop. There we go. So... that is the school. Now, where could I go? So we can go into the salon, which might be a big deal. I think this is really the only other thing I can possibly do right now besides have some tea. Oh no, the grocery store. Is it open? It is? Cool, cool. Awesome. Alright, let's check out the grocery.
Too bad I can't eat pastries anymore. At least I can still enjoy the smell.
Yeah, my appetite's been all over the place, so I unfortunately can't relate to you right now. I just had like a little bit of food, but I just can't get the motivation to eat, really.
This produce looks so fresh. I almost feel like eating solid food again.
I'm having a hard time with my appetite for sure. It's just all over the place.
Hello, young lady. How may I help you?
Oleg. Oleg. Where do I recognize the name from? Oleg. There's another game where there was a character that was named Oleg that I really, really liked. Maybe I'm thinking of Banner Saga? It sounds like a Banner Saga name. Or something else. Emerald Classic. Science and Logic. Okay, that cost me 20 though. Perfect gift for an experienced fisherman. Chocolate pastry. Okay, none of these actually increase my stats. If I had a piece of food that increased my otherwise that would be nice. Ooh, this would be good. Autumn landscape. Wallpaper option, flower, mountain, mahogany coffin. Okay, so this is where I get my my coffins and my decorations for my room don't upgrade my stats, unfortunately. Reading spectacles. Yes, please. Tarot cards? Bandages. Oh, I was supposed to pick up a pack of fresh bandages, wasn't I? Yeah, I think that was something I was supposed to do. Well, I really wanted, like, some of the clothes. What do I have to sell? I could sell the small vial of blood. I'm surprised they're willing to buy that. Relationships. So, Oleg? Yep, you are alive. Hello. What about you?
How are you doing this fine evening?
Okay, I can just trade with you as well. Okay. So nothing much else to do with them. Got it. I liked the music in there though, that was very peaceful. Okay, so now is it the church? Yeah, now it's the church, and I'm not allowed in. Yeah, we don't have an invitation to church. I might have been able to get an invitation to church if I had acted like I was more interested in church to Anastasia, but I was not interested, so Anastasia did not invite me.
Perched upon a rotting barrow, my eyes survey the fallow field.
Oh yeah, you are a poet.
Where once the wheat grew tall and narrow, now crops bestow a paltry yield. The bitter wind turns lakes to stillness, no saplings in the frozen earth. The farmer's wife now writhes with illness as embers die upon the hearth. See how in the forest hollow the firewood, it gathers moss, while in the tavern, ripe with sorrow, the farmer drinks to his great loss. Now raise a toast to her, my brother, nature shall we never scorn. Though often a tempestuous mother, we may yet see the summer's dawn.
Yeah, scorn and dawn normally wouldn't rhyme, but the way you're pronouncing it, yeah.
Bravo!
Scorn and dawn. Brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you kindly, dear friends.
We're at a poetry slam. Why are you just sitting on the floor? That seems like an odd choice. Especially since there's chairs around. Yeah, fan yourself, Lisa. Okay, so yep, there's Evgeny. I can't talk to you.
I presume you are the famous Evgeny Skvortsov?
I don't know how famous I am, but I certainly am him. And whom do I owe the pleasure?
I'm Lisa, the doctor's new recruit. I was looking around and came in here just in time for the poem. Is that something new?
Enchanté, Lisa.
Enchanté. That's like pleased to meet you, correct? Enchanté. Where would that even be? In my culture. Oh, it just goes back to Francophilia. That makes sense. They were obsessed with French culture.
The poem is actually from my old book. I'm having a bit of writer's block recently.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's nothing that a nice drink won't cure.
Oh yeah, they did say you like drink. Okay, here we go. Now I am a literature person, so...
You know, I happen to have read your poetry book recently.
Have you? I am honored. And what did you think?
Brilliant, derivative, dismissive. I mean, let's be nice to you. I wish there was an option to like critique or give constructive criticism. Because dismissive doesn't seem like that. Derivative might be, but it might come off as a little mean. Brilliant, you know, it's clear that I'm just trying to suck up to you, I feel, if I give brilliant, because I feel like a lot of artists, especially, do want critiques of their work, but you might not. Let's see. Brilliant.
It was brilliant. Reminded me of early Byron. So passionate and brave.
I gained humanity. Well, I mean, I've got to, and yeah, my relationship improved. I've got to, you know, get people on my side if I want to properly manipulate them.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment. You do know your poetry.
Don't act too surprised, please.
You're right. My apologies.
Yeah. No, don't act too surprised. I'm a woman of class and culture.
I think such nice sentiment deserves a toast. Would you do a celebratory vodka shot with me?
Vodka isn't really something I drink nowadays.
You know that nobody actually likes vodka, don't you? It's designed to be terrible, to make you feel terrible.
Yeah, that's why I don't really have drinks that aren't mixed with a bunch of stuff to make it taste better. And I'm not really interested in getting proper drunk, so...
That's why it's a perfect companion for your misery. After all, isn't that why people drink in the first place?
Yeah, that's unfortunate though, since alcohol's a depressant.
What a compelling pitch.
Advertising is what poets are really made for, isn't it?
Why not? Blood 5? Wait, this costs me 5 blood? Okay, so now this is what I'm wondering. Does it cost me 5 blood? Or is it just you have to have 5 blood to do this? Why
I
not?
don't see why not. Let's share our misery.
To the art of poetry, may it continue to shape minds and move the human spirit.
Here, here.
Okay, that did cost blood. I saw it. Alright.
Ooh, that went down easy. Say, Lisa, perhaps you've rescued me from my writer's block. I just might have a stroke of inspiration.
Delightful news. Although I'm not sure I can take credit for it.
Nonsense. That's what muses always do. Inspire naturally, without even realizing it. Why don't you come back another night? You'll be my first audience and judge.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, you
Okay.
know what they say. The break is short between the first and the second shot. I'll go chat with Arben and get some more.
Have fun.
Have fun with your misery, companion.
Oh, we always do.
Okay. So, definitely a few updates with you. There you are. Yep. Okay, and then I have a bunch of new quests. Oh my god. Bunch of new quests. Parasites and sycophants. So that I've done. Visit Anastasia. Visit Arben. Find the cat. Okay, so let's see. Can I talk to Arben right now? No. Oh, I can get back here though. It won't let me do it right now because I guess Arben's back here. Okay. And I can't talk to anyone else in here. Okay. So that was like the final option basically that I had. To pass time. So I could either pass time drinking tea.
Excuse me.
Or I could pass time by, oh wait, we can get in here. I can get in here. Let's do it. I could also pass time by, reading a book. Although that just gives me like a marginal stat increase. So I'm not sure how much, like how worth it that would be. We'll have to see. This is just a graveyard. I wasn't sure if it was like someone's big estate or what. But it got me in here and it got me a piece of the painting, so... I'll take it? I will take it. Yeah. Alright. Bet. Will I exit? Will I exit this way? Or am I crazy? Oh, I guess I can just...
I'll simply unlatch it from here.
Oh, that's why. Okay, you just wanted me to unlock the gate, straight up. Okay, I mean, it's unlocked now. I don't know if there's a good reason for me to be doing that right now, but we did it. Okay, let's go around in bat form, because I just want to move a little bit faster here. Let's see if we can do anything else around
Fly
here.
away now.
That's the town hall. That's where that newspaper was.
That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it.
Shoo!
Leave me alone. I'm just having a good time being a bat. The bookstore. Did I go in the bookstore? I can't remember, admittedly. Hi. Did I ever go in here? Locked. Yeah, so I never did. And then this was Anastasia's place. I can't get in there right now. And continuing over there does nothing. Okay. And I can't, like, get into someone's second story window or something, so... Alright, maybe we do go take the offer for, tea. Possibly. Let's see, though. Maybe the good doctor has something to say to me as well, now that I've finished up, like, my quests, I suppose. But reading might also be a play, if I want to increase my stats a little bit. Doctor, I finished my stuff.
Hope all is well.
Questions?
Dr. Volkov,
Ask about yourself?
I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right.
How was I turned? Shoulder burn. How was I turned? Yeah, let's go for that.
It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Aren't we supposed to wait?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you.
Aren't we supposed to remember this naturally?
As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche. I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
Be sarcastic, be understanding. I'll be
all
understanding.
right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your own good.
If I was sarcastic, I might have hurt my, your opinion of me.
I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death. And I didn't make that choice lightly. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
I mean, I imagine that's what it was. You're a doctor, but you can save people's lives by biting them if needed. Shoulder burn.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a not too uncommon,
Calls the
sadly,
bond?
among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Bonds. That was because I accidentally moved past magic contracts. Binding magical contracts are a common part of the supernatural side of life. Individuals bound by magical contracts have no choice but to abide by the exact wording of the agreement and often get a physical marker brand as confirmation. Some contracts have a specific term or end date, while others are indefinite. However, it's sometimes possible to find a loophole in phrasing that may end up breaking the magical ties altogether. Okay.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but that being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you. That's it?
That's all you've got? Wait and see?
Okay, I've said I wanted to go the sassy Lisa route, and I've been avoiding it. And I think keeping up the premise of being nice to people is important, but I do have to let the sass out a little bit if I want to go this nihilist route.
It wasn't me making magical contracts with anyone who offered, was it? I'd rather not have to deal with my student being bound to an unknown entity either, but here we are. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Now, the only problem with this is, when I say something sassy like that, I mean, obviously, I can see myself, that's an unreasonable thing to say. It's completely unreasonable. The doctor's not doing anything wrong here. There's no reason for me to be sassy, which is why I lean away from those decisions, I suppose. But, yeah, that just deteriorated my relationship. Other.
Well,
who lived here before me?
I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. Would you like me to cover it with something? I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me. Presumably a human lady?
Oh, well, if you must know, it used to be my daughter's room.
Your daughter?
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now. Didn't feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Maybe I should ask another time.
I don't know. I don't think our relationship's ever going to improve too far. I mean, if anyone's going to be pissed off at me, you are my sire, which is unfortunate, but you're the science person, and I don't have science stats, so.
It must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
I suppose it is. But like with everything else, give it enough time, and you'll get used to it. In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups. I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to, well, death.
Yeah, no, being an immortal doctor would be useful.
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
Ah, that's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
Huh. Creative.
I mean, it seems like the most viable option. I don't know if it's that creative, per se. Yeah, it is always, like, hard for me to do mean options in games, but I especially feel like it's hard for me to choose mean options in games if it doesn't feel needed, or if there's not enough payoff for it, or it doesn't make sense. Like, my character just randomly being mean always feels weird to me, so that I feel like that's sometimes why I lean away from it, because a lot of times the mean options in games can feel like that. If there's actual good context and reason for it, it's definitely easier for me.
I'm quite enjoying my room. Thank you again for your hospitality.
Alright. I just got a text on my phone, I had to check that.
I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it seems that I'm here indefinitely, would you mind if I maybe decorate it a bit? Make it more my own?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years.
Yeah, we're covering up the memories of your daughter, I'm sorry.
There's a general store between the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by.
Alright, move on. Leave. Alright, bye, doctor. Thanks for the chat. Okay, so now with that, I guess we will go back over here and save again. So I do still have the task
I wonder.
that I need to finish up. Now that I know Anastasia and Evgeny, I need to you know, do the task that was given to me by Hussar, so that'll be a thing as well. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.